There's something special called flow. It's finding a perfect balance between what you're doing and what's happening around you. It's when you're so into what you're doing that time flies, and you forget about everything else. Whether it's painting, coding, dancing, or playing a game, it's whatever makes you lose track of time. But it's not just about having fun, it's about the right challenge. If something is too easy, it gets boring, and if it's too hard, it gets frustrating. Flow happens in that middle zone, where what you're doing is just the right amount of challenging for your skills. It's not only about activities, it's also a mindset. Picture being completely absorbed in what you're doing, so much that nothing else matters. No worries, no self-consciousness, just pure focus. It's like being in sync with yourself and the world around you. And when that happens, it's not just about feeling good, it's about performing at your best. Athletes call it being in the zone, musicians call it being in the groove, and scientists talk about optimal experience. They're all talking about flow. Flow isn't always there. It's more like a friend who shows up every now and then. Sometimes we're in it without realizing, and other times we're searching high and low for it. Harmony is the big picture of flow. It's about finding balance in life, not just in what you do, but in who you are. It's when everything fits together, the way you spend your time, the people you're with, your goals, your values. It's a beautiful symphony. Flow and harmony are a powerful team for a fulfilling life. One is about getting lost in the moment, and the other is about creating a grand masterpiece that is your life. The role of clear goals in navigation. When you have clear goals, it's like having a purposeful direction. They give you something to aim for, something to strive towards. They're not just any goals. They're the ones that come from deep inside you. They're fueled by your passions, your dreams, your inner fire. If you set off on a road trip without a destination in mind, how would you know where to go? Goals work the same way. They give you that destination, that endpoint you're moving towards. But why are clear goals so important? Well, life is full of surprises, right? It throws twists and turns at us all the time, and that's where having clear goals becomes crucial. When the storms of life hit, when things get chaotic or uncertain, your goals act as these stable anchors. They help you stay focused, keep you on track, even when everything else seems to be in chaos. Imagine you're hiking in the woods. Without a clear path or a map, you might wander around and get lost. But with a clear trail marked out, you know where you're headed. Goals are that trail in the forest of life. They keep you moving forward, step by step. Clear goals aren't just about the destination, they're about the journey too. They shape how you live your life every day. They guide your decisions, your actions, and even the way you spend your time. Life isn't always a straight road. Sometimes goals might change, or new ones might pop up along the way. It's all part of the adventure. Goals can evolve as you grow, as your passions shift, or as you discover new things about yourself. Clear goals are like that North Star in the sky. They keep you headed in the right direction, even when the seas of life get rough. They give you purpose, motivation, and a sense of accomplishment when you reach them. The nature of flow and its relationship with goals. The nature of flow is like this magnetic force pulling you toward your goals effortlessly. It's not about forcing yourself down a predetermined path. It's about letting the current of your passions guide you there. When you're in flow, pursuing those things that truly light you up, it's like unlocking this hidden well of energy and focus. Imagine doing something you love so much that hours pass like minutes. That's the power of flow. It's the state where time loses its grip and you're fully immersed in what you're doing. Flow and goals, they're like dance partners. Goals give you direction. They're the destinations on your map. And flow, it's the rhythm of the journey, the smooth steps that make the travel enjoyable. Sometimes people think goals and flow are at odds with each other, like you have to choose one over the other. But that's not true. They actually complement each other beautifully. Goals provide the framework, the structure, and flow is the energy that propels you toward those goals with ease. Your goal might be to write a book. But when you're in flow, typing away at your keyboard, you're not just reaching the goal, you're enjoying the process, the writing itself. Flow adds that extra magic, that joy, making the journey towards your goal not just bearable, but exhilarating. Flow helps you perform better too. When you're in that zone, productivity skyrockets, creativity flows like a river, and you're just firing on all cylinders. It's like being in the supercharged state where you're doing your best work almost effortlessly. Forcing flow is like trying to catch the wind in a net. It doesn't work that way. You can't demand flow to show up on command. It's this elusive friend that visits when conditions are just right, when you're engaged in something you're passionate about, when the challenge matches your skills, and when distractions fade into the background. Set your goals. Create that roadmap, but be open to the flow. Allow yourself the freedom to enjoy the journey, to get lost in the moment. Because when you find that flow, it's like the universe is saying you're on the right track, nudging you gently towards your goals while ensuring you relish every step of the way. Concentration as a transformative lens. Concentration is this incredible superpower that isn't about forcing yourself to focus. It's about naturally sinking into activities that really speak to your soul. It's like a magnifying glass. When you concentrate, it brings things into sharp, clear focus. When you're truly concentrated on something, it's like the world around you fades away. It's not just about staring at one thing, it's about diving deep into it, understanding its nuances, feeling its rhythms. Think of it as this transformative lens. Imagine having a blurry picture of your dreams and aspirations. Concentration is what adjusts that lens, making everything crystal clear. It's like finding that perfect angle where all your aspirations become tangible, where you can see the roadmap to your dreams with absolute clarity. Now, here's the beauty of concentration. It's not just about making things clear. It's about making them real. It's that power that turns thoughts and ideas into action. It's the difference between dreaming about writing a novel and actually sitting down to write page after page. Concentration allows you to follow that golden thread, the one that leads straight to your dreams. It's that ability to cut through the noise and distractions, to focus on what truly matters to you. But concentration isn't a switch you can flip on and off at will. It's a skill, a muscle you can train and develop. It thrives when you're engaged in something you're passionate about. It blossoms when you're in that sweet spot of challenge and skill, the same zone where flow dances in. When you're concentrated on something, that's when flow sneaks in like an old friend. Your concentration becomes this magnet that attracts the flow, creating this beautiful synergy where you're fully absorbed in what you're doing. But just like flow, you can't force concentration. You can't demand yourself to concentrate intensely on something if it doesn't resonate with you. It's about finding that spark, that connection with the activity that makes concentration effortless. Feedback loop and direct response. Feedback is this incredible loop, this continuous dialogue between you and your actions. It's like this dance where every step you take influences the next, creating this harmonious rhythm in your life. You're playing a musical instrument. The notes you play create a melody, but it's the feedback, the sound you hear, that guides how you play the next note. It's this ongoing conversation between what you do and what happens as a result. In life, feedback is like that. It's this constant interaction between your actions and the response you get from them. It helps you adjust, improve, and stay aligned with your goals. When you're on track with your goals and you receive positive feedback, it's like this affirming nod from the universe. But feedback isn't just about the positive. It's about learning from every response, whether good or not, so good. It's this invaluable information that helps you fine-tune your approach, adjust your course, and keep the flow going. The beauty of feedback is that it keeps you in sync with your goals and your environment. It's this loop that ensures you're not just moving forward blindly. It's that anchor that keeps you connected to your aspirations, while being aware of how your actions influence your journey. Each stroke you take creates ripples, and those ripples give you instant feedback. The direction of the current, the resistance of the water, this feedback loop guides your next move, ensuring you navigate the river smoothly, avoiding obstacles along the way. Similarly, in life, This continuous dance of feedback fosters this harmonious relationship between your actions and your environment. It's this guiding force that keeps everything flowing effortlessly into your life. Feedback isn't just about receiving it passively. It's about actively seeking it, embracing it, and using it to your advantage. It's about staying open to learning, growing, and evolving in alignment with your goals. So, imagine this feedback loop as this constant companion, this guiding light that helps you maintain that delicate balance between your aspirations and the path you're on. It's this continuous anchor that ensures you're not just chasing your goals, but dancing in perfect rhythm with them. The delicate equilibrium between challenge and skill. Imagine a tightrope walker gracefully traversing a thin line, suspended high above the ground. They maintain balance between the challenge of the feat and their skill in maneuvering it. This balance, akin to achieving flow, involves the delicate equilibrium between the challenges we face and the skills we possess. At the core of flow lies this precise alignment, the sweet spot where what we do merges seamlessly with what we're capable of doing. It's this point where tasks become not just achievable, but engaging, captivating, and almost natural extensions of ourselves. If the pieces are too easy to fit together, the puzzle loses its allure. If they're too complex, it becomes frustrating. Flow occurs precisely when the challenge of the puzzle matches our ability to solve it, creating this state where time fades and we are fully immersed in the task at hand. Achieving this equilibrium isn't solely about confronting challenges or showcasing existing skills. It's about the interplay between the two. Challenges stretch our capabilities, encouraging growth, while skills provide the foundation to meet those challenges. It's crucial to recognize personal growth within this balance. As we grow and develop new skills, the challenges that were once daunting become more approachable, enabling us to push the boundaries further. It's this continuous calibration, this dance between challenge and skill, that keeps us engaged and evolving. As we evolve, our skills grow, and so should the challenges we take on. It's a dynamic balance, a constant adjustment to ensure that we're neither complacent nor overwhelmed. It's about being in tune with oneself, recognizing where we are and where we want to go, and calibrating challenges accordingly for ongoing growth and engagement. Personal control in the 3 R's approach. Personal control within the realm of flow is this empowering sense of steering one's actions deliberately in alignment with desires and goals. It's about feeling at the helm of your journey, navigating the waters of life with purpose and intention. This control doesn't mean rigidly adhering to a preconceived path, but rather orchestrating one's actions and responses in harmony with the evolving circumstances. The 3 R's approach, recognize, reflect, redirect, stands as a powerful method to cultivate and maintain a strong sense of personal control within the flow state. These 3 steps form a continuous cycle that individuals can practice to ensure they remain in a state of flow seamlessly and effortlessly moving forward. Recognize. The first step involves self-awareness and mindfulness. It's about recognizing where you are in the present moment. Acknowledge the emotions, thoughts, and sensations that arise. Are you feeling challenged but capable? Are distractions hindering your focus? This step entails understanding your current state within the broader context of your goals and aspirations. Reflect. Once you've recognized your present state, reflection comes into play. What's working well, what needs improvement, and what's aligned with your goals. This step involves a deeper dive into understanding the factors contributing to your current experience. Are there certain activities that bring you more into the flow state? Are there distractions you could minimize to enhance focus? Reflection allows you to learn from experiences and adjust your approach accordingly. Redirect. This is about action. Based on your recognition and reflection, redirect your focus and efforts towards aligning with your goals. This might involve making small adjustments to your approach, eliminating distractions, or even changing the nature of the tasks you're engaged in. It's about actively steering your actions toward what resonates best with your aspirations and enhances the flow experience. Regular practice of the 3 Rs approach not only fosters personal control, but also deepens the connection between your actions and your goals. It's a continual process of fine-tuning, learning, and adapting in real time to maintain that delicate equilibrium between challenge and skill. By recognizing your current state, reflecting on its alignment with your goals, and redirecting your actions accordingly, you ensure a continuous and harmonious journey toward your desired destinations. Personal control and flow isn't about controlling every aspect of life rigidly. Instead, it's about owning your actions, making conscious choices, and steering your course in a way that fosters growth, fulfillment, and the perpetuation of that ever-elusive yet deeply rewarding state of flow.